Good day, Mr. Solomon. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
We read about you that you are into coding. Can we meet you? Can you talk about more about coding?
Well, first of all, my name is Solomon, and
Solomon, what, please?
Solomon Okengwo. That's I'm from Abia State, and I graduated from UNN in marketing. So along the way, life and all that kind of stuff. And marketing was not giving me what I wanted, so I decided to have a switch. That's to the tech line. Then I came in contact with coding. So I found coding very interesting. It's fun. You think of things and you code them and bring them to life. So I think I just found interest in it and it was fun for me. So since then I've stuck with coding.
So, do you teach all kind of people or just young, old, or who do you really teach?
Well, my target audience is the younger generation, kids, teenagers, and then youths. Because I feel they are the leaders of tomorrow. So I think now is the best time now to empower them, groom them, and nurture them, and prepare them for that future that is almost here with us.
So, do they see coding as fun? Do they find it difficult whatever you're teaching them?
Oh my God! Something that has to do with that induces your mind to think creatively. I think kids love it because it teaches them to think creatively. Think of your son, observe their environment and see where there are problems, and think of ways they can code solutions to bring your son solutions that can make things happen around them. So it's fun. You understand? It helps them solve problems, think creatively. Yes, I know it's just wonderful. So,
Okay, for someone like me, because I always hear about coding, and sometimes I was like, what's coding? What's really sounds like inanimate, I know, and it sounds like abstract. So, for a layman, how will you just explain maybe in 3 words coding to a layman
okay,
or 3 sentences?
coding is just bringing things to life. You understand? For example, I want to um, um, create a game that maybe so I can code it to life. You understand? The apps you use, they're all coded. That's why you can browse online because of coding. That's why you book right from here to this because of coding. It's solving a problem. So it's just interesting. It helps you just solve problems around you. It's fantastic. So that's why I love it. And another one can learn it. That's also it's not just narrowed down to just kids alone and teenagers and stuff like that. Even adults too can learn it. So,
Okay, so
really.
so what are some of the biggest challenges you faced, you faced before and you're still facing regarding teaching kids coding and you yourself being a coding person or a coder as it as the word might be.
Okay. One is number one is the hardware. The hardware. Most kids don't really have the hardware in terms of laptop, and stuff like that. So sometimes we partner with schools, but not schools who have these things. That's not to say how we can bring in the kids, and use some of their systems to teach coding. And sometimes there's some these systems too that some are not even up to date. That's some from the operating system, the RAM, and everything. So we have to even have to uninstall to install some newer versions, upgrade the system to the one that can carry the softwares that I can handle coding. You understand? And ah, another stuff too is electricity. Nigeria does not have power. So, and that is a very big challenge. Imagine when you're teaching kids, and power goes off, and most times there are no backup power. to even power this thing. So I think it's just a very big challenge, to us. But at least what most of the while we are trying to find our way, around
And,
it.
and this electricity you talk about is a general problem. A lot of people are facing entrepreneurs, young innovators like you. So, what do you think is going to be the solution? Because you, as a teacher of teaching coding, a tutor of coding, and you yourself will be having that personal challenge that you want to surmount. So, where do you think the private sector and public sector can come in and maybe well-to-do individuals in Nigeria?
Okay, concerning private and public sector, I think one message I want to pass to especially leaders in government, ministries of education, private companies like banks, telecoms, multinationals, tech firms, is that is that Africans' talent is Africans' asset is these young people. So if they can make coding accessible, practical, and create real life opportunities for these young people, because they can put their resources together and then create an environment where these guys, because I know that um, our youths are brains. I'm telling you, I'm pretty when they are put it in the right environment. I'm telling you, they'll perform magic. I'm telling you.
Now, this is a personal question. Like to you, what are your plans for yourself? Where do you want to take coding apart from just teaching kids? What are you thinking of maybe working with the government at the time, partnering with the NGOs, or making doing some programs that go online? Or what are you really thinking of in that direction of making yourself a global voice when it comes to coding and making Nigeria the number one coding country in Africa?
Okay, I think one of the things that is on my mind now lately is that I want to venture into the Web3 space. And now I should have very shifted my curriculum in teaching my kids that the apps you are creating, your son, let us start building apps, your son, that are Web3 oriented. So now we are shifting from Web2 to Web3 application, because the world now is going Web3. A time will come that Web3 apps will no longer be in vogue, will no longer be relevant. So the future now is Web3. So that's where I'm pushing all my investment, all my learning, all my skills. You understand? Because that's where based on um, uh, at least with the emergence of AI and and some of all these new tech. So now it's just the best. The future
So have you started
is
using
Web3.
AI yourself? How much have you started using AI in your teaching?
Ah, in fact, there was a child. There was a child. Sure, that was the child that inspired me. That was one of my students. There was something she built. It was something we built. It was a chatbot. Yeah, so this was a chatbot that you can ask questions, and the bot gives you feedback. And I was surprised that the girl was able to use AI from Google API so to create that app. And this was not what I thought it did, but she went a step further. So the thing was just so the thing now made me understand that that um, these kids have what it takes. You understand what it takes to build the kind of tech Africa needs. You understand, and starting from now, no matter how small, but you understand, there will always be, you understand, a beginning. From there, you understand, we know how we are heading. You understand. So right now, the future is Web3. Future is Web3 for now.
So it's been a great time having this conversation with you. So what's your parting shot, the parting sentence regarding coding, Web3 you mentioned, AI, infusion of AI, and what the general public should watch out for?
Okay, what I would say is what it goes to parents. Every parent, every parent should make sure that their child has a skill and knowledge in coding because it is the future. A child must learn how to code beyond normal classroom subjects like maths and and the rest of them. A child should learn how to code because the future is the future is AI. The future is Web3. Yes, so and those are the in-demand skills now they need now recently in terms of job opportunities, and the rest of them. Yes, and tech is where billionaires are coming out like water. You understand with just very little soft skills. So the future is tech. So that's my advice to parents. You understand? Let your child grab a skill in coding, among other things. You understand? And to young adults too, it is never too late to learn coding. Anybody can learn coding at any age. Yes, sir. It is not age restricted. It is not gender based. It's for
It is not gender
everybody.
biased.
Yeah, gender bias exactly. So it's for everybody. So it is not too late to grab that skill. My brother, I'm telling you, it is worth it. It's worth everything. And most jobs now will be replaced. You understand by AI. You understand in the next 5 to 10 years. So now is the time now to learn AI skill, Web3 skills. You understand? So those are the skills of the future.
So we want you to pass this message. Naija Love Info, keep watching us. Can you say that, please? So this interview has been brought sponsored by Naija Love Info, the blog. We have videos, we have social media handles. So just give us a shout out, Naija Love Info. Tell the public to watch videos, watch everything. Naija Love Info.
Okay, my shout out and my love to Naija Love Info.
Thank you so much. It's been great.